It's that time of year again when there's just so much going on, and it's test time and audition time and graduation's coming up. You're gonna have to start adulting and everything just feels really weighty. I have some things that can help you. Keep watching. Hi everybody, and welcome to the Voice Love Company. I'm Christy Bovey, and you can read this entire post at my blog, voicelove.co. Please be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell on this video to make sure you get all of the content from the Voice Love Company, upcoming videos, and when we go live. Now let's get started and get you feeling better about the amount of stuff that's going on in your life, okay? This is the time of year when there are a lot of tears shed in my studio. No, I'm not making anybody cry much. If you caught my video last week and saw the long list of things that need to be done to prepare for a college audition, and maybe felt a teensy bit overwhelmed, just a titch, I want you to catch your breath for a second and stop. And let's reevaluate some ways that you can help deal with the feeling of being overwhelmed. As vocalists, we can often get bogged down by the number of things that it takes to steward our gifting. If you're serious about your craft, it means that you care. And you can wonder sometimes, am I even doing enough? So what happens in someone who feels that real sense of calling, like you're called to use your gift for something bigger in the world, it can feel like time is passing you by, you're not doing enough, and you can just start getting more and more overwhelmed instead of managing all the things. Today I want to invite you into something I call the lifestyle of vocalizing. You need to make taking care of yourself, body, mind, and spirit, the top priority. You need to do it every single day without fail, or overwhelm will take you under. You may even be tempted to quit, and we don't want that. What we're going to do is go back to the basics on self-care. And the first thing we're going to address is sleep. How are you sleeping? We often get overwhelmed because we are underslept. You can tweet that. You need to prioritize your sleep. You need to schedule it like you would any other appointment on your calendar. This means saying no to being out late with friends or those 3 a.m. Netflix binge watching sessions. Sleep is going to stave off that feeling of overwhelm, that feeling like you just cannot handle your reality. Get adequate time in your schedule to actually sleep. Hydrate. People who struggle with anxiety report that dehydration makes their symptoms worse. You need to be drinking half your body weight in ounces every single day. While drinking enough water won't remove your anxiety completely, it can give you the feeling that you have what it takes to tackle your to-do list. Drink your water. How about eating? Have you forgotten to eat? I hear this a lot from my clients who feel overwhelmed. Don't forget to eat. You need to make sure you're eating, and when you do eat, eat clean. Dark leafy greens and healthy fats can actually help your feeling of anxiety and overwhelm. Leafy greens give your body magnesium. Magnesium helps you to kind of dial down and just relax into your life. And a real easy way to get your leafy greens is to just make a green smoothie. I have a great green smoothie recipe this week on the blog. You can find it at voicelove.co. Keep your diet clean and green, and you're going to start to feel less overwhelmed. Exercise. I'm telling you all the things you already know, right? Even if it's just a 10-minute video off of YouTube, you are gonna feel more empowered. Even better is to really get your heart rate up for at least 30 minutes. A 30-minute walk or run can sometimes knock down that feeling of anxiety and overwhelm by half, sometimes for hours. Schedule, like you did with your sleep, regular exercise into your day, even though you already feel too busy. And watch how it increases your ability to handle your life. Okay, now I'm really getting in your business. How much caffeine are you consuming? If you are living on multiple energy drinks, multiple sodas, multiple lattes every single day, too much caffeine can make life seem unmanageable to your brain. Wean yourself off little by little. Don't just do it cold turkey or you will have a terrible headache for a few days. Try to come down to 1 cup of caffeine a day and see if it helps your feeling of overwhelm. Meditate. I'm a new convert to meditation, and I don't do it for spiritual reasons. I do it more to just slow down my brain. My mind is constantly going. I'm planning projects 6 months down the road right now. For me to come to a quiet place for 10 minutes first thing in the morning is very helpful for me to feel less overwhelmed. You can use an app that kind of helps you stay on task, because my mind is like a little monkey in there. It's constantly jumping off and going off, and the little voice in my headphones tells me, now just bring your thoughts back and just focus on your breathing. A side benefit for meditation has been I'm much more able to concentrate and focus when I need to, especially in the middle of preparing for performance or in the middle of a performance itself. Manage your workload. You might consider using a planner of some kind. Whether you use something digital or you use something paper, it's going to give you a place to write things down and get it out of your brain. It'll start to make you feel way more empowered. Another really important thing that you can try is a brain dump. Brain dumping everything out on a piece of paper and then reorganizing it can be very helpful. If you're managing a crew or a team or a troupe of actors, whatever it may be, see if there's anything you can offload onto someone else. Look at this season in a positive light. This is a chance for you to figure out, how do I work best? What kind of workload do I like to carry and how do I like to manage it? If you can kind of look at it that way instead of, oh my gosh, I'm going to die, it's going to help a lot. Stay positive. Get help. Find somebody to talk to if you really need it. Find professional help if you can, or at least talk to your pastor or a trusted friend. Get some of this off your chest and start to feel better. Schedule in time to do something fun. When you're preparing for a big project like a huge test or an audition, it can be overwhelming and all-consuming. Make sure you are scheduling in time to go and have fun with some friends. Schedule it like you would anything else, and make sure it's something that really lights you up. Are you starting to feel a little bit better? I hope so. If so, leave a little heart emoji down below. Going through seasons like these can be such a process, but you're learning and you're growing in the midst of it. This process is messy, it's long, it's uncomfortable, but the only thing you can do is go through it. You are getting through this. You're going to get through it. Embrace the lifestyle of the vocalist and initiate these self-care measures to help yourself feel less overwhelmed. I hope that you got something out of this video today. If you like this kind of content, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos coming up. If you know anybody who's dealing with overwhelm for whatever reason, please be sure to share this video. In the poll up above this week, I have some of the self-care measures that I hope you're going to take. Let me know which one you plan to implement first. Something that can help with overwhelm is just making sure that you're feeding your brain good content. A proactive step that you can take is to come and get my free Affirmations for Vocalists printout. It's in the details down below. Don't forget that you can come and ask me any question about the voice at my blog, voicelove.co, or my Facebook group at the Voice Love Company, or Instagram. Feeling overwhelmed sucks, and a lot of times there's not a whole lot you can do about it. The external circumstances are what they are, but the things that you can control are how you take care of yourself in the midst of it. Do those things that you know to do. Get enough sleep, drink enough water, eat healthy food, get a little exercise, find a little time for fun, manage your workload. Do the things you know to do in this season and watch your feeling of overwhelm fade and your empowerment increase. And remember, you are loved. Bye-bye.